We've all seen that infamous photo by now. Princess Catherine, her children, pulled by news agencies over signs that had been manipulated. Well, Princess Kate finally responded to the controversy overnight. She's put out a tweet that says, like many amateur photographers, I do occasionally experiment with editing. I wanted to express my apologies for any confusion the family photograph we shared yesterday caused. Well, that's all raised more questions than it's answered them, hasn't it? Plenty of conspiracy theories out there. Let's get some facts into the debate. Let's bring in Talk TV Royal Editor Sarah Hewson from London. Well, Sarah, thank you for your time. I'm showing my age here, but I mean, who under the age of 40 doesn't edit the bejesus out of everything they post? I mean, I don't, but everybody else seems to do it. Was she just doing what every other person her age does? Should we be concerned?
Peter, our hands up, I don't either, because I don't know how to. But look, image tweakments, a bit of a crop, a filter here, maybe a bit of minor airbrushing, and nothing out of the ordinary in 2024 for ordinary people and also for celebrities. I mean, the Kardashians have made an entire industry out of it, haven't they? But these are not ordinary people. They're not ordinary celebrities. And this was no ordinary photograph. In fact, when it went out on Sunday, it broke the internet. It was the first official image that we have seen of the Princess of Wales since Christmas Day, when she walked to church on the Sandringham estate in Norfolk. The stakes of this were so high, and I think it tells us something of the pressure that the Princess of Wales was feeling after this wild speculation and conspiracy theories circulating online to show that she's doing okay and to put out the best possible image that she could. And this wasn't just an image that was posted on their social media accounts. And that's where they came up against a problem, because this was an image that was distributed to picture agencies to send out to their clients all over the world. They have certain standards, a code of conduct. Any kind of editing or manipulation of a photo is not to be done. And so we have these big respected agencies issuing a kill notice. And that is what propelled this from, the dark recesses of social media into the mainstream. And really then the palace had no option but to respond.
Well, where's the PR team in the first place, Sarah, though, to let it get out?
Yeah, it's a really good point, Peter. This photograph was taken by Prince William, we're told, and then the Princess of Wales has put her hands up and said, look, it was me. I edited it. But it was then sent to royal aides. On Saturday, they received a copy of that photograph in order to send it out to the royal rota of journalists, but also to those picture agencies. Knowing the level of scrutiny and interest there was going to be in this picture, why, oh why, did someone not look more carefully at it? The first thing you would have noticed is that the Princess of Wales wasn't wearing her wedding rings. Now, there's bound to be a perfectly reasonable operation that she took them off the surgery and hasn't put them back on again. But given the speculation online, this isn't a helpful image to put out there. And as soon as you see that, then you would see all of the other issues with this photograph. That's why they have advisors and aides to help them with this. And we've now ended up in a situation of trust, because the picture agencies didn't necessarily put this photo through the same scrutiny as they normally would, because it was from a trusted source at the royal family. And we, as journalists, need to be able to know that when something is given to us by the royal family, by the monarchy, that we can take it at face value. And I think that's the challenge now.
I think there'll be enormous interest when we see Kate at an official event in coming weeks. Thank you for your time, Sarah. You put a different complexion on things. It's very telling, she's handled this illness very differently than the King, of course. I think she's right to have her privacy, but I tell you what, it's getting a huge issue out there.